Hello.
Hey, Gabby. Eric.
Hey, okay, I'm here.
Welcome back to the 22nd Annual Homebuyer Fair. For the next 30 minutes, we will be talking to the Texas Department of Housing and Community Affairs. The first 15 minutes will be in English y los últimos 15 minutos será en español. Stay tuned until the end of the segment to see how you can enter to win a gift card. My name is Gabby, and I am a customer journey specialist with Affordable Homes of South Texas. And we are with Lisa Johnson, Home Ownership Officer, and Eric Soriano, Housing Finance Consultant with TDHCA. Good morning, or good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Hey, thank you for having us and inviting us out and doing this online.
Thank you. So real quick, what is TDHCA?
I'll start. I'm Lisa Johnson. TDHCA was started back in 1991, by the Texas legislature, and we are charged with the duty to offer safe, decent, and affordable housing for all of Texans. With that, our Texas Homeownership Program was developed to help with down payment assistance, mortgage credit certificates, and general support. That's our first and primary thing to do, is to answer the phone and answer questions for future home buyers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so TDHCA, we are the official state agency for the state of Texas for Department of Housing. So we do a lot of things around the state, different cities. We partner with local communities to support them in many different ways. What myself, Eric, and Lisa specialize in is down payment assistance programs. Besides what we do, there is, multifamily stuff, affordable apartments. There's so much more that the agency provides that it's really a big thing. It's a big department.
It's a big agency, yeah.
That it's not something simple that we can continue and depict everything. But as far as for me and Lisa, yes, down payment assistance. We're here to answer a lot of the questions, to maybe answer questions that somebody has continued to bring up.
So I know when I think about TDHCA, I think of right away first-time homeowners. Is it necessarily just for first-time homeowners, or can it be for anyone looking to purchase?
So it always has been. That's kind of how it's always begun. So first-time home buyers, low to moderate home buying individuals that are looking to get into programs. But now there's so many different financial structures that we can use, that we now have programs that are also for non-first-time home buyers. But the biggest thing to know is that they have to be looking for a new primary residence. So TDHCA, our Department of Housing, is not in the business of financing investments or rentals elsewhere. Whenever they use our program, this is the intention that they're going to be using it to a home that they're going to be residing in.
Correct. Mm-hmm.
And what is necessarily required? Is there any kind of prerequisites for this program?
There are. We're very fortunate to have the strength of the state of Texas behind us. So we have, in the industry, the way they call them credit overlays. We have the luxury of having minimal overlays, which means when you go to your lender is going to say, this is what's going to be required for you to get a loan, correct? There are down payment assistance sources that have their own extra requirements, and we're very fortunate to have minimal requirements. So our minimal credit score is a 620 FICO score. Pretty much everything else goes by what the lender is going to require. Our mission, again, is to say yes wherever possible, so we try to minimize our requirements.
And what is the process to apply for this program?
I'm sorry?
The process to apply for the program?
Eric, do you want to?
Yeah, I can speak on this. So our program is available statewide. So we work with different lenders, and that's really the first step, is finding a lender that already partners with our program, and there's tons of them. A lot of the mortgage companies that maybe somebody that's listening now that you may be working with, they may already have our program under their tool belt. So really, it's just contacting a lender, letting them know, hey, I'm familiar with the down payment assistance program that the Texas Department of Housing has, TDHCA. Can you tell me a little bit more about that? So the lenders are still the front runner that does the mortgage process. They gather all the documents. They're still the main individual that you will be contacting. So there isn't anything new that's going on here. It's just knowing that the lender that you are going to be working with does work with our program too.
And what about eligible properties? Is it any property in the state of Texas, any county?
Yes, yeah. So like I said earlier, we do statewide. So this includes our program as well. As far as eligible, they do have to be in the state of Texas. You don't have to be a resident of Texas, but you do have to be moving here, of course, if you're going to be buying here, because that's still your primary residence that you're buying.
And it'll be a single family residence, or you can go up to a duplex if you're going to live in one side. So it's owner occupied, single family, just a normal regular house, or a duplex.
Yeah.
We do offer manufactured homes as well, correct, with certain requirements.
And with single family homes, we're meaning it could be a townhome, it can be a condominium, it can be just the average home that you see on there, new builds, all that variety, and the key important part is that it's move-in ready, meaning that whenever we help you get into this home, we're not doing this for any homes that has major problems. If there's major problems, we're not going to move forward, because we don't want that home buyer to be hit with a burden down the line.
And the process in order to apply?
The process starts with really, we like to say, to educate yourself. Our website is robust, full of all sorts of different resources. As Fernando had said in his presentation to you earlier, we're looking for partners, meaning the home buyers, to invest in their own future and ask us, and we're there to help as well. So we start with educating yourself. We have a free online Homebuyer University where you can take a class to learn about buying homes and mortgage credit certificates. Really the next step, I think, this is a personal bias, is to reach out to a lender and interview several till you find the right one that matches your requirements, and then get pre-qualified. And once you know what your challenges are, or you may not have any challenges, your lender can help you work with those and get prepared. So when you're ready to find a realtor and go find a house, you're set and ready to go. So education is the first step.
And is there any restrictions besides, or like any income limits that a customer has to oblige by for this program?
There are. Eric might want to talk about that.
Yeah, so earlier you mentioned if there was any, what was it, a requirement?
Income limit?
Well, I was trying to cut back to the original question. So the big three that I usually point out is the credit score of 620 and above, the income limits, purchasing price limits. So you can leave that on that slide there. The income and purchase price limits vary throughout the state of Texas. We have a PDF sheet that really breaks it down. And right now I want to go into McAllen specifically, just because I have it pulled up, and anybody that's listening, I can instantly go ahead and tell you, whether you think you want to move forward. So as for income limits in the McAllen area, a 1 to 2 person household is 74,500 or less. So you have to be making less than that amount. Anything over would effectively overqualify. For a family of 3 or more, so it could be husband and wife with 2 children, a single mother, single father with 2 children plus, 3 or more, 85,675 or less. So 85,600 or less, and you would be eligible to move forward with our program. So just a cap, 620 income and purchasing price limits. But the big thing that you still have to do is get pre-approved. You still have to go with the lender. The lender still does their normal mortgage process, which is, they make sure you do have stable income. They make sure that you are able to get a 30-year commitment, and that's ideally the biggest thing that everybody needs to remember whenever they're going into buying a home. Yes, we do help you, and we get you, we put your foot through the door essentially, but that is still a 30-year commitment that I'm sure everybody that spent their day here, learning everything, has a lot of motivation to do this. So I think whoever is listening is probably at that point that they know that they're ready to commit.
And a borrower must have a valid SSN, right? Like a social security number.
A valid social security number,
all of that has to be.
Or I-10.
Or
I-10. Mm-hmm.
So thank you so much for joining us today. And we will be back in Spanish in the next segment. The key word for this segment is home ownership. You can send an email to info@thehomebuyerfair.org with that word for a chance to win a gift card. So once again, that word is home ownership. And for more information, you can also visit the TDHCA website. And you can also reach them at 800-792-1119, and you can speak to a representative in English and Spanish.
Wow, this is a lot of paperwork. I know the census is important. I want to participate, but all these papers?
Don't get overwhelmed by the 2020 census forms. Respond online or even over the phone. It's easy. Starting March 12th, just visit my2020census.gov and enter your census ID on the letter mailed to you, or just call the number. Confirm your information and complete the census in one session, or you'll have to start over. It's that easy.
Can an elementary student or a construction worker in a small town shape the United States of America?
Yes! This 2020 census will determine funding for special education, teacher training, technology,
school lunch assistance, Head Start, and after-school programs.
Join us and be counted.
Because together we can shape our future.
Natural gas is a critical part of our daily lives and the future of our energy independence. Every day, we at Texas Gas Service deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy to local homes and businesses. Our customers rely on natural gas to cook meals, take hot showers, and dry laundry. We also rely on it for electricity. That's right, natural gas helps lessen the load on the Texas electrical grid. Nothing beats cooking with natural gas, since it cooks meals quicker, providing instant precise temperature control and even heat for about half the cost. Big on entertaining? Keep the house cool by using the natural gas grill in your backyard. We all appreciate hot water. Natural gas water heaters heat water faster and cost less to operate compared to electric alternatives. Tankless water heaters are even more efficient and provide an endless supply of instantly hot water. Compared with other energy sources, natural gas dryers can dry 2 towels for the price of 1 and dry clothes faster. which is more energy efficient and gentler on your fabrics. We also have an energy efficiency program that offers rebates on natural gas appliances and licensed installation. Qualifying customers can apply for rebates for natural gas water heaters, dryers, cooktops, and ovens, as well as tankless water heaters and gas and dryer stubs. Make sure to act fast because rebates are on a first-come, first-served basis while funds last. For areas of eligibility and program specifics, visit texasgasservice.com/rebates. Natural gas has proven to be resilient and reliable, even during the most challenging weather conditions, such as hurricanes and tornadoes. Having a natural gas power generator can add a level of protection and peace of mind by powering your home when the electricity goes out. If you're a builder or developer and want more information on natural gas installation or availability in your area, please reach out to our builder hotline for more details. If you currently are a customer, thank you. If you aren't one yet, we look forward to you being a valued customer.
Bienvenidos de nuevo a nuestro 22nd Annual Homebuyers Fair. Durante los próximos 15 minutos hablaremos con el Departamento de Texas Department of Housing and Community Affairs y estén atentos hasta el final del segmento para ver cómo pueden participar para ganar una tarjeta de regalo. Mi nombre es Gabby y soy una Customer Journey Specialist con Affordable Homes of South Texas y hoy estamos con Lisa Johnson, Home Ownership Officer, y Eric Soriano, Housing Finance Consultant with TDHCA. Bienvenidos.
Gracias, buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes. Sí, unas cuantas preguntas. ¿Qué es el programa de TDHCA?
TDHCA es el Departamento de Viviendas para el estado de Texas. Nosotros, yo y Lisa, somos Departamento de Homeownership. Nosotros trabajamos para hacer el down payment assistance, la ayuda del enganche y los costos de cierre para gente que quieren comprar casa nueva o que quieren comprar casa y necesitan ayuda con los inicios cobros para poder ser homeowners.
Y el programa de TDHCA es considerado un programa para gente que son compradores de casa por primera vez o puede ser para alguna persona.
Tenemos de los dos. Siempre era para gente que busca casa por primera vez, pero ahora ya ayudamos a clientes que tal vez buscan una casa nueva, pero para que sea domicilio nuevo.
Y tienen el programa en todo el estado de Texas, ¿es correcto?
Correcto. Nosotros, como trabajamos, tenemos los préstamos, puede ser en Dallas, en McAllen, en San Antonio. Trabajamos con diferentes prestamistas que el proceso va a ser hecho por ellos, pero igual nosotros estamos haciendo algo por detrás que le estamos financiando los costos de cierre y la ayuda del enganche.
¿Y hay diferentes programas entre el programa de TDHCA o nomás es para los préstamos de comprar la casa?
La mayoría sería para comprar casa por primera vez. El departamento tiene otros negocios como de apartamentos y no remodelar, pero reparar casas a gente que sí lo necesita, pero por la mayoría esos programas se van con las comunidades de donde están. Cuando alguien busca apartamento así de bajos ingresos, lo más probable es que los vamos a mandar a la comunidad que ellos sepan ahí de la área y qué es lo que estamos haciendo.
Y hay límites para las personas que están tratando de aplicar, como de sus ingresos. ¿Hay un máximo de ingresos que pueden ganar o tienen un mínimo?
Sí, para nuestro programa, que es para comprar casa, no es nada para rentar, es para comprar. Tenemos ingresos que son diferentes en cada área del estado, pero como aquí tengo enfrente de mí la área de McAllen, porque hay muchos que aquí que están escuchando de esa área. Yo siempre digo los tres más importantes serían, primero, el credit score de 620 o más. Eso siempre va a ser muy importante, va a ser importante cuando vayan y busquen por un préstamo. Y luego los ingresos que son los requisitos serían para una o dos personas, sería 74,500 o menos para una persona o dos, y para una familia de tres o más sería 85,600 o menos. Ya eso es el límite para que puedan usar nuestro programa, que les ayuda con los costos de cierre y con el enganche. El dinero se puede ir a cualquiera de los dos, pero sí se tiene que aplicar al préstamo o al trámite.
Y las restricciones para este programa es necesario para ser ciudadanos residentes, necesitan que estar trabajando.
Sí, eso es bueno para nosotros. Los requisitos que tenemos sí es el SSN, el Social Security o un I-10. Cuando una persona va y busca un préstamo, siempre lo que va a ser el requisito va a ser que tengan trabajo, que estén empleados, porque realmente se van a meter en un préstamo de 30 años y eso es la cosa más importante. Cuando van comenzando, todos hacen todo este proceso para que vean que ellos sí pueden lograr y sí se pueden quedar en esa casa.
¿Y la gente solicita directamente con TDHCA o va con diferentes compañías para preguntar sobre este préstamo?
Nos pueden llamar a nosotros, por supuesto. Aquí estamos, todos estamos aquí en Austin, siempre por correo electrónico o por número. Pero para hacer el proceso, para comenzarlo, es trabajar con un prestamista que ellos tienen nuestro programa, que ellos ya tienen el acceso a nuestro programa. Ellos, y siempre digo los prestamistas, porque ellos son los que van a agarrar todos los documentos, ellos son la persona que va a hacer todo el trámite, y luego es cuando por detrás donde nosotros los metemos. El prestamista sí es la persona más importante. Cuando vayan y desde el inicio les pueden preguntar que si trabajan con el Estado o con programas de la asistencia del enganche. O igualmente los pueden llamar a nosotros, pero nosotros le vamos a dar un número de un préstamo para hacer el mismo proceso.
Y los números de interés cambian por cada persona que está aplicando.
Sí. Bueno, no por toda persona, pero cambian diarios dependiendo de cómo están todos los mercados. Es una buena pregunta, porque nosotros en nuestro sitio de internet tenemos la tasa del interés que tenemos diariamente. Alguien lo puede ir a ver y pueden ver la tasa que tenemos para el día. No es la tasa de interés que van a recibir, pero cuando ya alguien va a hacer la reservación, ese día, si lo pueden ver la tasa de interés que van a agarrar.
Es más como un estimado para que tengan ellos.
No es un estimado, pero digo, como si yo voy y busco en mi sitio hoy y veo que la tasa está a 3.5, pero la reservación no va a estar como hasta otro mes. So ya cuando venga ese mes, ya saben que lo van a reservar. Ese día lo pueden checar y pueden ver, ya, este va a ser mi tasa de interés.
Ok, nomás les quería dar muchas gracias por acompañarlos y nos entró una pregunta. Si entre los dos ganamos más de 85,000 con una familia de 3, pero individualmente gano menos de 75, calificar, si pueden calificar.
Si tienen los dos ya con los ingresos más, no van a poder calificar. Hay otros tipos de programas que tal vez sí van a poder usar, porque igualmente una persona, si están casados, una persona puede ser el único o la única en el préstamo. Pero si los dos tienen que estar en el préstamo, no van a calificar, ya van a ganar mucho dinero. Hay diferentes formas para alguien que pueda aplicar para un préstamo, y eso es lo que le puedo decir. Lo importante para bien averiguar sería llamarle a un prestamista que sí trabaja con nosotros y les puede decir, mira, podemos usar este programa que también le ayuda con los costos de cierre, pero igual lo puede agarrar una persona al préstamo solo o sola, y hay diferentes formas que se puede avanzar.
Okay. Muchas gracias por acompañarnos, Lisa y Frank, desde sus casas. Tan buena información que nos dieron. La palabra clave para este segmento es Texas. Envía un correo electrónico a info@thehomebuyerfair.org con esa palabra para tener la oportunidad de ganar una tarjeta de regalo. Una vez más, el número de teléfono para el programa de TDHCA, si me lo pueden dar, por favor, si tienen preguntas nuestros clientes. Este número es 800-792-1119 y también pueden ir a la myfirsttexashome.com si tienen más preguntas por Lisa y Frank. Muchas gracias.